Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all safe and well. This is one of the last from Europe. So I'm doing a lot of hunting around on the continent, the mainland Europe, trying to find products that are at a good price, buying them up and getting them shipped in before we leave the European community in January, just in case import duties are applied after that date. They might not be, but I'm not taking that risk. And I found this, and it's by Dynam. So let's see what's inside this box. We have a Beaver, de Havilland Beaver DHC2, wheels or floats. So I can switch between the two. Let's take a look at the box to see if there's any specifications on it. So here are the specifications. You can see it's a 1.5 meter wingspan, 5 9-gram servos. Takes a 4S, 14.8 volt, 2200 milliamp hour, 50 amp controller, 650 kV motor. Doesn't say what the prop size is on that, does it? We'll see when we get inside the box. We've taken a look at the box, we've taken a look at the specs. Let's take a look at what's inside the box. Well, it's pretty much classic Dynam, as in there are some boxes within the box. So I'm going to lay it flat because I'm really running out of space here because this is quite big. I'll open each box and we'll take a look at the contents. This is the first box. It's just a cardboard box. I've emptied the contents, not much in there actually. So one goodie bag has a light, 2 tubes of glue, some plastic fake aerials, horns, whole bunch of screws, whatever these plastic bits are. I think they're horizontal stabilizer fins. I might be wrong, but that's what I think they are. You've got your prop adapter, tail wheel, and that's about it. And a screwdriver. Yay, it comes with a screwdriver. Put that over there. Here's your other little bag. And this has the spinner, just a plastic spinner. And it has the LED driver, so that's the LED driver. And some of these will be flashing, some of them will be solid, and you have to decide which ones you plug it onto. It also has a couple of wire leads and some small, looks like peel off stickers. And a prop. A prop. Whenever I bought a Dynam up until now, they've always had 2 props. This has only got 1. And it is a 13, which is quite big, 13 by 6. Nice big 13 by 6 prop. Looks quite nice actually. In fact, one of these I had from a Dynam. I went to balance it and it was in perfect balance. This is the next box I got out. It looks like it's the wings. Now I'm not going to leave this in the bag. I'm quite excited about this one. I want to take it out. We'll only take one out. Wow. This is Dynam. Yeah, I suppose there's a few signs, a few telltale signs that it's Dynam. But there's your wing. I love this on aircraft. Flap, massive flap. Well, it's way over half the wing. Then you have your aileron. It's foam hinges, by the looks of it, on the aileron. Most definitely, and there's no lamination in there. So we'll have to do something ourselves. This is paint, and it's quite well done. This is typical Dynam, where they get the glue spread out. But having said that, it's probably one of the better glue jobs I've seen. There's nothing on the actual plastic dome. The same with this one. This is obviously a landing light. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. But the density of this foam is brilliant. It's reminiscent of FMS. That's great quality. And it only has the tiniest of injection holes or moulds. Wow. This has got, don't know if the light picks it up. This has got what looks like a metal spar running through it. And it looks as though it goes right through the main wing. Wow. This is classic Dynam, where they have this little piece here. But this one seems really well glued in. Couple of servos. And the flaps have real hinges. Real flap hinges. And you can see it's glued in well because the glue's all oozing out here. So yes, it's Dynam. It's pretty good. You can see where they've shoved the wiring down and just put a little bit of glue over it to hold it in place. That is a nice wing. Got an A for aileron, we've got an F for flap, and we've got positive, negative for the lights. Looking good. This, I think, is for a wing support that connects to the fuselage. This is for the aerial. This is where you screw in to join the wing onto the fuselage. There's a little bit of smearing of glue, but it comes off. Oh, it's that type of rubberized glue that just brushes off. Yeah, this is in pretty good nick for a Dynam. That's a nice wing. And guess what? I've got two of them. Let's put this back. I won't take this one out. It's exactly the same. A little bit of glue smudging here and there. But apart from that, and that's nothing big, it looks pretty decent. Really good moulding. Wow. Just not quite as compact as FMS, but it's a flipping good attempt. And the spraying's pretty good as well, actually. Yeah, there's a little bit of bleeding, but who cares? I never noticed it. I like that. I want to see these as well. It's nice that everything's sealed. Horizontal stabilizer. I mean, look at that. That's really good. And these are not panel lines, it's trim tab lines. But they're brilliant. They're not trenches. And that's a good hinge. I can't see light through it at all. Wow, it's got some sort of, looks like a fiberglass spar running through there. This is where you put your horn, and this is the joining rod that joins both sides together. I might run some epoxy just along it there, but it's pretty good. And it's got a gap here and it's got these plastic bits, and I think that's where you screw those veins in from one of the goodie bags. It's got it at both ends. But that's smart. Whew, pretty neat. Ah, now this has a plastic piece in here, which I think you screw in to hold it in place, because it's got one here at the end as well. So this is, guessing it's a screw connect. Ah, the moulding's not as good on this, but it's still good. And again, no light coming through this hinge, but it's not laminated. All paint, no decals on any of this. This is paint. I really like it. Yeah, very nice. Obviously the white is just foam. But look at that. I don't want to get too out of focus on it, but that is smooth as glass. Obviously there's the little injection points, but they're tiny. Compared to my other diamonds, compared to the other Dynams I have, this is worlds apart. Okay, there's little bits like this on it, but you can trim those out. But the foam is brilliant. And these are 4 times the size on my other Dynams, these injection things. So that's a good mould they've come out of. The wheels. Now they've just got normal nuts on the end. So they need a bit of thread lock or glue put over them to stop them come undone. And it's an aluminium, quite a thick aluminium strut with just this foam covering to make it look smart, and it does look smart, perfectly smooth, and it screws into the fuse. Don't know what size the tyres are. I'm useless at guessing tyre sizes. I guess they're 3-inch, are they? Something like that. Nice size. They're bagged really well. Okay, we've got a couple of struts. Now I know for a fact that they are the struts that connect the wing and the fuselage together. We have 1, 2, 3 carbon rods, or fiberglass. So I'll have to work out how they go on. And then the rest of this is moulded plastic, and I believe they're made to cover up the wiring that holds the floats on. I mean, this is an aluminium tube running all the way through there. That's pretty impressive, Dynam. Pretty impressive. Again, they've got a little bit of glue overspill. These are, of course, the floats. No, I don't fly off water, never have done. But our field does get waterlogged in the winter when it rains. And it gets snowed in. Whew. Oh, that's really light. So we've got a servo we can see. The servo has a push rod to a little rudder here. So I don't know how this works, because it's got 2 rods. One's connected to the servo, and then they've got this L-shaped horn. But the other thing about this is the whole underside of that float is plastic. it's just glued and stuck on, but it's plastic. Yeah, very nice. Let's take a look at that other one. Okay, this one doesn't have a servo, but it does have one of these. It's a little bell crank there. So I think what happens is one of those rods goes right across the two floats and will help move this one in tandem with the one on the servo. Again, plastic covering underneath. Judging by the holes in these floats, I think that these are used to join them together. That's pretty neat. So it comes with floats, it comes with wheels. Extremely well moulded. Normally they have open ends on these, but it's sealed. Let me break the seal. There we are. Let me get this out. Oh, that's quite nice. Wow, that is nice. There we are, just a plastic moulded front. There's a motor in there. This is all plastic. Not brilliant. Probably see, but it's okay. They put windows on these so you can see in, but there's nothing inside to see. Well, there's moulded doors and things on it, make it look quite nice. This is all a little tacky though, the glue's everywhere. Don't know if you can see it, but what's in there looks like a cobweb, it's glue. I'll be able to get that out. And all these plastic bits here are glued in, and there's glue all over them. Oh, what's that? I don't understand what the bottom hatch is for, but it has a bottom hatch. And it has a speed controller there. Unless that's where you put your battery, I don't know. I've no idea. But it's quite nice, it's got real windows. I might paint them black actually. I don't know. I mean, it's okay, it's joined together okay. It's a little bit loose here. You can see that. But that can be glued. But this is good. This is quite good for Dynam. Look. Air vent. Don't know what that hole's for. That's for your tail wheel. Oh, screw holes. Screw holes to hold your vertical and horizontal stabilisers in place. If you can see in there, lots of wires coming up here, and you've got your XT60. It's got a carbon spar down there joining these two parts together. I think that's where the wing struts go. Two servos inside, one for your rudder, one for your elevator. Tons of room in there, but I don't know where you put your battery. It's got to be this. When you, oh no, that's just come off. What was holding that on to make me think it is hinged was a bit of glue. In fact, it comes off. But I don't know. How are you supposed to put a battery in there? I mean, it's quite big down there. So it might be one of those planes where you use a 4S, you put it in there and that's it. C of G set. But it's quite nice. And I like the colouring actually. I like the yellow and white and blue. Right, so we've got a Skylord 50 amp speed controller. I think Dynam all uses Skylords all the time. And here's the Dynam instruction sheet, which leaves a lot to be desired. But it does give you throws. It does give you the CMG here on the diagram. But the rest, yeah, leaves a lot to be desired. It gives you the decal positioning from the decal sheet as well, which is quite nice. This seems to be stuck down here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And this is the decal sheet. Not many. Beaver DHC2 Dynam. Yeah. I think when it's put together it'll look pretty smart. Plus the decals on it, maybe paint the windows out. Let's leave that there for now. So thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers!